So the Continuing Bonds project was a groundbreaking and innovative project between archaeology and psychology. And we had quite an interdisciplinary team to look at how archaeological artefacts and aspects of archaeology can be used to help facilitate discussions around death with people today. Would you like to say a bit more about that?
Yeah, absolutely. So the idea behind the project came from being an archaeologist and recognising that when I talked about funerary archaeology, so how people have treated their dead through time and across the world, how I'd noticed that people would then just start opening up about what we do today, about their own experiences, expectations and worries in just a really natural way, in a much more natural way than if I just started talking to them about death. So we instigated a project which was also included colleagues from healthcare and end-of-life care to really provide an evidence base for thinking about whether archaeology can be used in this way.
And also, I suppose, when people start talking about death and dying and being more open about that, it increases their well-being and resilience. So in these discussions, did you find that people were able to talk freely, and did the discussions go beyond the workshops?
Absolutely. So it gives people the language, the vocabulary and the confidence and feeling comfortable and able to talk about this topic. And that has ripple out effects too. So we realised that people then would go home, they'd talk to their families and their colleagues, which then encourages us at a society level to be more comfortable with accepting death as a natural part of life. In addition to that, we found that it's impacted not only people's personal well-being, but it's had a profound impact on their professional lives as well. Through talking about the diversity of practices, it's encouraged people to challenge what we think of as right or normal, and that's had an impact in their professional practice in enabling them to be less judgmental or more open-minded, as well as giving them the confidence and the vocabulary to talk about the topic in a much more natural way.
But the workshops weren't just for adults, were they? You did a project with young people as well.
Yeah, so we had a follow-on project, Dying to Talk, where we've co-produced resources with young people, for young people, specifically designed to get them talking about death and bereavement. In our pilot project, the young people created a film that was filmed in Bradford, where they talked about their own experiences. They talked about the role of archaeology and that opening up conversation, but also lots of other media too.
Again, very, very important. And the same effect happened with the young people as well. They had conversations outside of the workshops, is that right?
Yeah, absolutely. So they reported talking more easily to their friends, to their families, to their teachers.
Very important life skills.
Absolutely.
So it would seem that the use of archaeology has a profound effect on whoever engages with it in terms of helping them to have conversations around death and dying, in terms of allowing them to understand themselves, their own experiences. So where is the project going after this?
So we've got lots of exciting plans and ways forward. We're currently working on a web resource or an app for use for counsellors and therapists to use as their continued professional development, but also for use with clients and the general public. We're wanting to take this work to primary schools to get those conversations started earlier. This is all about celebrating life as well. So the project is aimed at encouraging people to talk about death and to accept death, but in order to enjoy and value life and celebrate life. So it's not just morbid, but it's about enjoying life too.